Understanding long-term care insurance from a home care perspective. We will go over: when is LTC or long-term care insurance purchased? When does LTC insurance policy start? How do I make a claim? What is the home care's role with LTC? Long-term care insurance is an insurance product purchased by clients that helps pay for the costs associated with long-term care. Long-term care insurance covers care generally not covered by health insurance, Medicare, or Medicaid. A long-term care insurance policy provides money to pay for such expenses as nursing home care and assisted living services if you're no longer able to live independently on your own. Did you know that neither your health insurance nor Medicare would pay for extended long-term care services in the event that you needed them in the future? If you develop a chronic illness or become disabled and can no longer care for yourself for an extended period of time, you'll need long-term care services. Reimbursement long-term care insurance policies reimburse policyholders a daily amount, up to a pre-selected limit, for services to assist them with activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, or eating. You can select a range of care options and benefits that allow you to get the services you need, where you need them. Long-term care insurance typically covers both in-home care and care received at a specialized facility like an adult daycare, an assisted living facility, a nursing home, or a memory loss unit. Today, most long-term care insurance policies come bundled with life insurance coverage. Because both long-term care insurance rates and life insurance rates generally increase with age, it's best to start shopping for a hybrid life insurance and long-term care policy when you're in your 40s or 50s. That said, you can still buy a policy if you're in your 60s or older. Just know that you'll probably pay more than someone who's younger. A long-term care insurance policy provides money to pay for such expenses as nursing home care and assisted living services if you're no longer able to live independently on your own. Did you know that neither your health insurance nor Medicare would pay for extended long-term care services in the event that you needed them in the future? If you develop a chronic illness or become disabled and can no longer care for yourself for an extended period of time, you'll need long-term care services. When does LTC insurance policy start? You first need to meet the elimination period before your long-term care insurance policy starts to pay for care. The elimination period can be thought of as a deductible measured in time instead of money. A typical elimination period for a long-term care insurance policy is 90 days. Once that is met, you typically need to experience either severe cognitive impairment or be unable to perform two activities of daily living such as dressing or feeding yourself to be qualified, depending on the policy, but most you must have a cognitive impairment with two hands-on needs. Some you just need one or the other. What are activities of daily living, ADLs? They are hygiene, grooming, bathing, dressing, toileting, transferring, incontinent management, eating management. We need to prove ADLs are required to support them in the home. How do I make a long-term care insurance claim? Before you file a long-term care insurance claim, it's a good idea to review your policy to make sure you met the elimination period and the conditions that qualify you for benefits. If everything checks out, you should contact the insurer and request a claim packet. It will contain paperwork that both you and your attending physician will need to fill out. They will also need the home care's info if they require pre-approval of the agency prior to start of services. Once the insurer reviews the paperwork, they will typically set up a phone interview with you, or your legal representative if you're cognitively impaired. The insurer will then review all the information from the paperwork and the interview to determine if you qualify for long-term care benefits. What is the home care's responsibility with LTC? Document the support they require in your chart. We must have personal care documented on each shift. Make sure you have easy-to-find notes in your system for easy retrieval. Ensure you know where to find the documented ADLs and notes attached to your client to support the ADL needs that they are qualified for. Each LTC will request for shift notes to be sent to document directly in their SIST, send invoices and whatever else they require. Notes really should include physical abilities, cognitive abilities, input and output, personal care requirements, and any IADLs, instrumental activities of daily living, light housekeeping, grocery shopping, transportation, meal prep, etc. Some LTCs require you to send invoices with notes, some only notes, some only invoices. It really is unique to each company you work with. The home care agency does not have to get paid from the LTC insurance. You can have the consumer pay you directly, and then the client is reimbursed from the LTC. As a home care agency, you should fill out any forms the LTC requires for the client to be paid. Some require us to send a W-9, licensure, and insurance. Again, it depends on each LTC policy requirements. Thank you, and I hope this short video helped you with understanding long-term care insurance.